Hello. So today in this video we'll see the form controls elements in the HTML5. So you can see this is the one of the very important factor of the HTML5 whenever you're designing the forms. So first of all, what is the meaning of the forms? You can see so many forms in the practically you already know about the so many forms: examination forms, Aadhaar card forms, PAN card forms, application forms, so many kind of the forms. So whenever you see the forms, what is happening in all of the forms? Some label is there, along with the label some input place is there. In that input place you are just filling the information. Hard copy you have to write, soft copy you have to type with the help of the keyboard. Okay, so and last again you have a one place for the hard copy, that is called signature, but in the soft copy at the place of the signature you will get again generally for the submit button. So all of this thing is called again the part of the forms. Okay, so most popular elements for the forms again is the button. First thing is the button. So that is the define a clickable button. Button means you have to click the button. Another thing is called a data list. Data list means a thing, some kind of the list you have to select the one element from that list, that is called a data list. Another is the field set, that is the group related elements in a form together, means one group elements you can put together, that is the part of the field set. Another thing is called the form is called the container. Another thing is again the input, that define again the 20 different type of the input. Is the input type equal to checkbox, input type equal to radio, input type equal to text, input type equal to hidden. So altogether approximately around 20 types of the inputs are there where you can write the value. Okay, then label you can display that input box, for what purpose that input box is there. Another thing is called the legend, that is again the label of the field set you can group together, you can put options. Option is the multi-item list again of OPT group. So this is the group of related option in a multi-item list. Okay, another thing is the select, that define a multi-item list. And one more is called the text area. So input box you can write the single line, but text area you can write the multiple line together in the input box. Next thing is called again the whenever you are writing the input type equal to text, that means the input. So input controls, okay, how many kind of the input value you can take. So first thing is called the input type equal to text, means only you can create a single line text entry box. Another thing, just now I told for the text area. So text area, what is happening, you can fix the size also, that means how many columns you want, how many rows you want, that you can fix. And whenever I'll show the demo, then you can see. Another thing is called input type equal to password. So when you are writing the input type equal to password, the whatever the value you are typing into the input box, that value will come as a strict only. Okay, next is the input type equal to search. So some kind of the search icon will become, that is a magnifying lens is there, such kind of the lens will come. Input type equal to email. So this all supported by the HTML5. So once you are writing the input type equal to email, so not required again any kind of the separate validation using the JavaScript. So input type equal to email, at the rate of the symbol and dot, again they will check. Okay, means something at the rate of gmail.com. So at the rate symbol and dot, these two symbols are there in the proper place, then only they will see your email ID is valid, otherwise message will come in, insert the proper value. Okay, another thing is the input type equal to tel is again the suitable telephone only, phone. Okay, and another thing is the input type equal to URL. So that is again the URL format, again they will check in the single line. So these all are the most important input type controls. So this is again important for your examination, might be they will explain the text input controls, so then you have to explain the all of these things. So see here one example again, input type equal to text. So text box is coming now, then again the text area, multiple line, and password you see there, again the last again the box you can see in the password, dot symbol is available. Okay, so search, again the search button, email and other things. This is again the same things, you can see the again the screen. And one more thing, this all of the some HTML5 things supported only for the latest browser, not for the old browsers. Okay. And one more thing, that is the now that is very the advanced controls only. You can create the data list, and that data list we can call from as a ID inside the input box. So you see here one data list we created regarding the city. So you create like this one data list ID equal to cities, then option value you can put this is the Calcutta, whatever the name you can put, and whatever the ID is there, that ID we have to call as a list inside the input box. So input type equal to text, name equal to city, and list equal to cities. That cities is the ID of the data list. So in that way also you can use, this is the advanced again the control for the input box. Okay. Another thing is called the select list. What is happening is some kind of the drop down is that one kind of the data list only, and from that drop down you can fetch the one value. So here the first things is there select. After the select you have to write the options. After the select only we have to write the options. Okay. And option 1, option open, close option, again close option, again open option, and like this one. So last we have to close the select. Under the option items, one more thing is the OPT group. So option item that can be grouped together via the OPT group. Okay. So you see here first example here again the select name equal to choice. Then you see option, open the option, then they put for the first and close the option. Another option, then selected second, and some kind of the statement is there, then again they close the option. Then again the third, again one more option, they third and then close the options, and the last one is the select. So this is the very simple way to create the drop down list, right? So if you want you can provide the here size also, size equal to 3, only 3 value will come here. Got it? Now in the option again another way is that you can create the same groups again together. Okay, you see here in the second example, North America 2 districts together, Europe again the 3 again different cities are together. Got it? So that you can put again using the OPT group. So OPT group label equal to North America, and you see closing of the OPT group, before that one they are creating the 2 options. Again OPT group label equal to Europe, then close, before the closing the OPT group they added the 3 cities here. Got it? So in that case also you can create the select list. One more thing is there, whenever you are selecting, so whatever the value will select, that value only will send to the again the another page, another place, whatever, whenever you want. That again once I will show the demo, then we will get the idea. So once you this drop down value, we can select one item, and selected item only we can pass, not the complete value of the drop. Okay. Another thing is called the radio button. So input type equal to radio. Generally radio button are the useful when you want the user to select a single item from a small list of choice. Then we have, and you want all the choice to be visible, all choices are there and you want to select only single choice, then you can go for the input type equal to radio. But whenever you want multiple choice, then radio button is not good, then we can go for the input type equal to checkbox. So radio is the just kind of the circle is there, and there again dots are coming, that is the radio button. Got it? And whatever the value you are selecting, in along with that value selection value, whatever the value you are writing, that value will pass. You see the example here again, input type equal to name equal to where, and value equal to 1 and North America. Then again value 2. One more things, by default something if you want to check, then you can write the checked. These are the, again one of the attributes for the input type equal to radio, and even for the checkbox also checked. So South Africa value is by default, that is the check. Okay. One more things, you see all of the input type we have a one more things name, right? So that name means this value, with the help of this name only you can pass. That again once I discuss about the server side, then we'll get idea. And the value means whenever you are selecting the North America, otherwise South America, but value will be the different. Selecting the South America, then you can pass value 2. Selecting the North America, you can pass value to the 1. So this is only for the user the developer side, which value they want to store. If you want whatever you want to display, same thing also you can put, otherwise some kind of the code also you can put, depends upon the developer and your logic only. So, and checkbox again, one question is again very important, difference between the radio button and the checkbox button. So one thing's again, in In radio button, single selection, but checkbox, multiple selection, group selection is also possible. Got it? So this is the difference between the radio button and checkbox. And designing, you see again, everything is the same. Input type equal to, at the place of the radio you can write the checkbox. So once you can put the checkbox, you see like a tick marks is available here, and in that tick mark only you can select the value. So this is the regarding the checkbox. So I think minimum again I discuss about the all of the form controls. So next video again we'll discuss more about as per your syllabus. Thanks for your patience for watching this video.